Guardians, welcome back to the sinful side of things. I am Mr. Sin, back with some Destiny 2 stuff to talk about. In this video, I'm going to go over what Bungie should give us, right? Give us what we want, Bungie, right? In my personal opinion of what us players want from the game, okay? Because recently, a hot topic has been the overall state of Destiny 2, and is it dying? See, I don't think it's dying. I do, however, feel it is very dry, and given the last few seasons and their models. And players were fine when Season of the Undying dropped, and it gave us a ton of bounties to do because it gave us a way to get a ton of XP to level up our season pass, the first that we ever got. So, but for the next two seasons, right, to come, Season of the Dawn and now Season of the Worthy, have become notoriously known as Season of the Bounties, right? Which is why players are feeling very fatigued with Bungie's current model of content. The ideas behind the stories have been great, though. I mean, the introduction of the pyramid ships, finally, right? The return of Eris Morn, to finally putting to rest the Undying Mind and rescuing the Great One himself, Saint 14. To light the beacon for the revival of Trials of Osiris, and having the Almighty hell-bent on crashing into Earth, with Rasputin's opening up his arsenal to us to aid us in our fight against the darkness, right? So, and still after all that, we are still stuck doing the same season model with the bounties after bounties, right? Which is why the game feels like it's dying. And yes, without a bankroll of investors and publishers, it'll be hard for Bungie to create new content, right? That will resonate with its players. Because, I'm no developer. I don't know how to develop a game and stuff like that. But yeah, everything takes money to do. So, I mean, is that why, during this slump right now, is this why they're kind of pushing out, nonchalant content just to, maybe try to make us happy? I don't know, man. Let me know. I mean, it's something to think about, right? So, what do you call it? I've been watching a lot of videos, bro, right? I've been paying attention, and I agree with one quote in particular, right? There feels like there's something missing, okay? Personally, I felt this way for, a very long time now, and I can't put my finger on it, right? And Destiny 2, is a way bigger game than Destiny 1, right? But for some reason, before Destiny 2, Destiny 1, it just felt more meaningful to play, right? For example, every Tuesday, me and my clan, we would get our 3 raids out of the way, right? And then we would help other clanmates and friends through raids, okay? Along with grinding out the week until Friday, when trials would come around, right? And then it would be the same thing. We get our 3 flawlesses out of the way. We go have some clanmates and friends to the lighthouse, all while grinding for that elusive scarab emblem. And, it was all enjoyable, I love D1. And playing Destiny 2, it just feels like a job you don't get paid for, And it has its moments, but it doesn't have that wow factor that Destiny 1 had, you know what I mean? And that's why Bungie can do. What can Bungie do to make things better inside Destiny 2, right? I mean, my hypothesis, okay, would be to give us what we want. Not like spoiled brats, but I mean, stuff we, stuff we've been missing, okay? Not reskinned armor and weapons, right? More like strike-specific loot. It would it really be that hard to give a strike-specific loot? You know what I'm saying? Have its own piece of gear and or weapons. It was fun grinding, to get those loot keys and, to spend them on the end of a strike. And, for the love of God, bring back factions, dude. And let us get that, let us level them up, okay? And then at the appropriate level, right, we get a quest for those sexy-ass class items, bro. Do you guys remember those, man? I don't know, to you new light players, to people who never played Destiny 1, Destiny 2, right? You only played Destiny 2. That Orbit, New Monarchy, Future War Cult, they were active at all times, okay? They had their own weapon pool, okay? They had their own bounties. But Destiny 1 bounties, they weren't how this is now, you know what I mean? Bounties were okay to do, whatever. But then once you reach level 25, you were able to, I believe, get a quest. And then you were able to put on an exotic class item. I think, look, just that small little modicum of gear, just bring that back, and people would get that much more excited for the game that we all love to play, right? I mean, I would love to have the exotic class item back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Future War Cult, bro. I'm a Future War Cult fan. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, having exotic class items, it wouldn't make that huge of a difference, right, to our character builds, right? But it would just be awesome to have, bro. You know what I'm saying? With some unique mods attached, you know, and you know, a sick looking transmat effect, right? And anyway, whatever. Moving on with my rant. You know, another thing I would like to see moving forward is leveling. Okay, not costing an entire life savings, dude. I mean, seriously, like, okay, I get it. There was a while there where we didn't have anything to spend our glimmer on or legendary shards and whatever. Okay, yeah, like, I get that. Okay, I get it. But at the same time, dude, like, it costs so much material to level up. And say I'm 1005, okay, and I get arms that are 1007. I'm like, I already masterwork these arms. I'm not gonna wear these arms because the rolls suck on it, but now I gotta go spend, you know, 10,000 whatever just to level up 2 more light level. You know what I'm trying to say anyway, man. It just shouldn't cost an entire life savings to level up, dude. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not saying to make it just like a few legendary shards. No. You know, to infuse things, no, but just a little decrease in materials, or right, increase the materials we get in the season pass, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like those exotic things that we need to make a masterwork. I don't know the name of it right now, but they need to add more of those inside the season pass, okay? And maybe 100 legendary shards, okay? Maybe 25,000 glimmer, okay? Maybe 10 enhancement prisms. I mean, make it worth us grinding out that season pass, and then maybe the bounties wouldn't feel like such hell to do. You know, I don't know. I mean, something, you know, that would make the season pass have a wow factor, right? Or you know, maybe more exotics. I don't know. And speaking of exotics, right, we need some better exotics that feel exotic, right? Especially the armor. You know, I actually have an idea for an exotic piece of gear, right? It's called the Tamer, right? Like the Tamer, like taming a lion, whatever. It would be a gauntlet piece for the hunter, because I am a hunter main, right? Hunters all the way, baby. Its exotic perk would be, after a successful melee hit, you would suppress your enemy for a brief amount of time, just like a suppressor grenade, okay? And along with that successful melee hit, it would also allow you to reload your weapon faster, or maybe switch weapons faster. You know what I mean? Or does that whole idea sound too OP? Let me know. I don't know. And what kind of exotics would you guys like to see? I mean, would you like to see some new exotics come back, or do you have some exotic ideas of your own? You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. So anyway, and another thing is, since we got so many exotics, you know, back from Destiny 1, what if we actually got the Gallahorn back? You know what I'm saying? I mean, is that too much to ask, bro? Should the Gallahorn ever come back, or should it remain in D1? Dude, I would love that. I don't care. I would freaking love to have the Gallahorn back, dude. I don't care. Give me that shit back. Hell yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying? Wishful thinking. You know what I'm saying? We do need an awesome exotic rocket launcher right now, though. I mean, I know there's like the Truth in there, the Deathbringer, the Two-Tailed Fox, but I mean, we need something crazy like the Gallahorn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you're in LFG, you got to have that G-horn to come up in the raid. And we need that back. I don't know. I mean, not for toxicity purposes, but for the greatness of the weapon purposes. You know what I'm saying, bro? Anyway. And, you know, speaking of exotics, I would feel... Oh, this is what I really want to talk about this, okay? I feel it would add more excitement to the game if we procured exotic weapons and armor through RNG again. Right, I'm not saying get rid of all the exotic quests, right? You know, one of the things I loved the most about Destiny 1 was doing any random strike, crucible, nightfall raid, whatever, right? And then, boom, a new exotic drop for me at random, right? And I'll just, it'll just give you that drive and intensity to keep on playing and grinding to get that piece of exotic gear or weapon that you are missing, you know? But the secret exotic quests are great the way they are. You know what I'm saying? I love those. The Whisper of the Worm, the 0 Hour, Xenophase. I love the way that Bungie, you know what I'm saying? I've always loved how Bungie integrated those into the game. Right? Do you guys feel exotics should be RNG again? Or do you want Bungie to keep the current model with them? Let me know, okay? And what's going on, right? What is going on with the ritual weapons? Are we going to get those back in Season 11? Like, did they not add them in this season for a reason? Or Are they running out of ideas, or do they feel like ritual weapons are just too overpowered right now, or whatever? I don't know. Ritual weapons, okay, are a good thing to grind for when you got nothing else to do. Okay, you can go get the Vanguard one, you can go get the Crucible one, you go get the Gambit one when you're feeling sick of doing bounties, when you're sick of, going to Io or the moon or Earth and trying to do those Seraph Towers, and you're all by yourself and you're thinking, hey, you know what? Let me just go get my ritual weapon done. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to bring back ritual weapons, because they're all pretty much good weapons, right? You know what I'm saying? It would just be nice to see them come back. That's all I'm saying. Another thing we players want is some new PvE stuff, right? Especially new explorable social spaces, especially new enemies, dude. New enemies. It does look like we will be getting the pyramids a lot sooner than we thought. Well, I thought that they would save it for Destiny 3, or at the very least, I hope there will be a Destiny 3. Do you guys want D3 or D2 to keep going? Let me know. Also, with the same, current leaks and trailers, it does look, though, as if we are headed to Europa, dude. You know what I mean? I hope so, because, how cool would that be to fight some all-new enemies on an all-new planet or social space, and maybe, just maybe, Bungie will give us what we want. You know what I'm saying? Having us wield some dark subclasses, or at the very least, like a new element subclass. You know what I mean? Right now, we have what? Fire, electricity, and void. You know what I mean? What element would you guys want to have? You know what I mean? Personally, I think air, okay, like wind, whatever. I think, like, that'd be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Just to, it just came across my mind. Whatever. Like, I think that would be pretty cool. It'd be like, Captain Planet, Earth, Fire, wind, water, heart, blah, blah, whatever. But at the same time, I think air would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you could do like a key blast, like, bah! You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just think that'd be pretty cool. You know what I mean? And what do you call it? So, I was actually thinking about the other day, because I was actually looking at my Cade thing. Whatever happened to Cade's statue that was supposed to remain in the tower? You remember that? Like, it was supposed to be like a tribute tower to Cade. Whatever happened to that, bro? Who knows? All we know is that the pyramids are on their way, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, also, when will we get that new Hunter Vanguard? You know what I'm saying? And will he be a robot? Tune in next week. Will he be a robot? We don't know. Will it be Aldrin Saab? We don't know. Who knows? Anyway. Maybe Anna Bray. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why they're giving her a lot of play this season. Who knows? Because Anna Bray is the hunter. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Anyway, that's all I can think of at this moment. And if you guys, think I missed anything that we, feel like Bungie should give us, hit me up in the comments, bro. Because like I said, man, this is our game. This is our game that we love to play. I love where they are going with the story, though. You know what I mean? Rasputin, he's helping us out. You know what I mean? He's getting some more play. You know what I'm saying? The darkness ships are on their way. We're going to get some new social spaces. They did say, however, though, in a recent video that I watched from Houndish, okay, they are, Bungie is going to look over, the seasonal models. They're finally understanding, like, we are just absolutely sick of doing bounties. You know what I'm saying? So they are looking into that for us. Hopefully, next season, it's not just bounties at the bounties at the bounties. I mean, I don't mind doing bounties, but give me something when the bounty's done. Okay, don't just give me a number to work up to. How about if I do the bounty, have a number to work up to, but then after I do the bounty, I still get a weapon or whatever, not just some XP and a number. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just hope next season is awesome. I'm just so sick of doing these bounties, and I know you guys are too. Hey, Bungie, if you're listening out there, give us what we want, Bungie. Give us what we want, Bungie. Anyway, you guys already know. If you ain't sinning, you ain't winning. Highs up. Peace.